Hi everyone, I'm Laura. I'm the Head of Athlete Development for the Derbyshire Institute of Sport, and I'm just going to take a couple of quick minutes to answer one of the questions we get asked quite a lot of the time. What actually is strength and conditioning? So I've tried to put this down in a very simplest form, and I think strength and conditioning is fundamentally about applying scientific principles, scientific research into trying to enhance kind of movement quality and efficiency. So I think that's how it applies to everyone in day-to-day life. We try and reduce injuries and improve the efficiency of what we do, whether it's walking up and down the stairs or, carrying bags of shopping from the car. That's how strength and conditioning applies to everyone in everyday life. When we start to look a little bit more specifically at how it applies to athletes, we look at the kind of preparation and the kind of building an athlete to be fit for their sport and to be fit for purpose in terms of what they need to be doing on the pitch, on the field, on the court, wherever it is their sport's happening. Sport in itself can be very aggressive on the body. All the kind of movement patterns, they're explosive, it's fast, it's powerful. It's putting that body through its paces really. So we want to build athletes that can kind of handle that and without getting injuries, without breaking down, and making sure that they can have a long career within sport. Not only that, at the DIS, we also want to make them into champions. So we want them to be the very best that they can be. So we kind of build those foundations to start with, and then we start to kind of figure out what needs to be added on top. How do we make champions in this sport? So one of the big principles that we kind of believe in is that every athlete is an individual puzzle. When they walk through our door, it's really exciting. We've got to figure them out, figure out their sport, see where things fit together and try and work it out to kind of get to this kind of champion status that we always seek. So when we look at that puzzle, we've got the athlete themselves, their training history, where they're at, how they move, and then we've also got the sport. What kind of attributes are required within that sport to be really, really elite? So that's what we've got to try and marry up. And we've got all these tools in strength and conditioning, so we can look at things from flexibility and mobility training. We can look at balance and coordination training. We can look at core training, strength endurance training, power training, plyometric training, speed work, aerobic work, endurance work. All of that kind of stuff is what we've got to potentially use with these athletes when they come to us. Hopefully that's given you a really brief, quick overview of what we think strength and conditioning is and how we might use it at the Derbyshire Institute of Sport. We've got lots more videos coming up answering some of your other questions, so keep a lookout for those. I hope you enjoyed this one and learned something about strength and conditioning.